Go to Facebook, share that. Paranormal page. Share. Right, post. Hi, I'll be with you in a second. Right. Share that to there. Post. Right. Hi up. So I'm with one of the regular fans, okay, who happens to be one of the birthdays today. Hey. Steve Hawthorne that watches. So say hello to Steve and say happy birthday.
Hi guys.
He looks really good for 70, doesn't he? Right. So today I'm not exactly doing paranormal, although that could be an intent. We're going to try the Randonautica app. Randonautica, if no one's heard of it before, let me just say some hellos first, because I just realised I can do that off this phone. Okay. Hiya Tina, hiya Penny, hiya Gemma, hiya Heather, hiya Andrea. Right, so Randonautica. I don't exactly know how it works, but I've got it as an app now on my phone, and I know it seems to be a phase it's going through YouTube at the minute. So basically, I've turned it on, and it asks us to start with, let's search. What would you like to get? Attractors are dense clusters of random points. Voids are the opposite. Anomalies are the strongest out of attractors and voids. Okay. So dense clusters. I think we'll go for undense clusters. So we'll go with some voids, but we need an intent first. So what should we do as an intent then, Steve?
I ain't got a clue, mate.
It's still light. I will go to paranormal as an intent, but we want to find something. I want to find something. So I'll go with an intent of finding something. So let's see whether this works, because I've seen other people with the intent of finding something. So let's go with a void. So void, what's it saying? New message. I've just done that. Void, it's sending it. Right. Thanks, Kim. Okay, a lot of people wishing you happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Right.
29 young.
Retry. Okay, so sending out failed. Right. Start by sending out, so we've got to start again now. Right. What would you like to get? I've just said that, we want a void. Okay. We'll go through the ANU. Okay, and the intent is we want to find something. We want to find something. Okay, well, a point's been generated. So let's go to maps. Let's have a look where it is on the map. Right. Okay. So let me try and show that on there. So it's, how does that work the other way? So it doesn't seem to be sending us far. So we'll go and see what it is that we're going to find. Let me put it satellite imagery. Apparently it's a 4-minute drive. Right.
That's cool.
I know roughly where it is. Let me put my seatbelt on. Let me zoom in and see exactly where it wants us to stop, because I know the area.
Sorry, hold your
That's all right. Right. Oh, one sec. Where is that sending us? It's not where I thought it was. So it wants us to come out of here, go down, turn left, go down Waldale, Quinton Road, the roundabout. And a right, so that's going to take us up to the round. Okay, I know where it wants us to stop. I've never been there before in my life. It's in the countryside. Okay. Right, so let's click go. Is that actually the pinpoint? Or have we got to walk? Right, there is a lay-by bit there. Go. Right.
Starting route to London Road.
Yep, right, we've got to come to the end of the road and then turn left.
Onto Witten Hope Drive.
Right. Right, and put the seatbelt on and I'll pick the phone back up. So I haven't got a clue how this is going to exactly work or play out, but I never do with what I always do, what I do online. So I've never done this before. And we'll see what we're going to try and find. Okay, so it's left and then it'll be first right, Steve. It's taking us to by the side of the dual carriageway. I know there's a little lay-by bit here, right here.
Turn right onto the hill.
Oh, this happened on one I watched last night, and it was a number they didn't know, and it rang about 10 times.
Turn left onto Winton Road.
And then at the bottom of the road, it's a left. So let me switch the camera around on here. No, right. What does it? No, it doesn't let me turn the camera around, so it's this way. So we're just coming out of the housing area. So it's a left at the bottom and a right at the roundabout, Steve.
Okay, that's good.
And we'll go and see what it is there. We're going to find if the intent's worked. I'm useless holding this phone, I keep dropping it.
So is this like a new craze on YouTube? As you
It is, it seems to be in America and in England that people are finding stuff.
Onto Winton
Spirits
Road.
and demons.
No, nothing to do with that. It's apparently to do with synchronicity. So let me take this out of the case so I can put it in a different holder. Right.
Roundabout.
Right at the roundabout. Right, that's better, I can hold it better now.
Take the third exit onto Alldale Road.
So, hi, sorry about that. It definitely let us found something. Let me find out where the off button was on the phone. So I'm back again. Do apologise about that. But we have just got to where the location was. It froze because I turned the phone off by accident that I'm filming from. So I do apologise. Right. We've got to go back up the hill a little bit, Steve.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's go.
Right. Right. So we're walking up the hill and go and see where this pinpoint is. One sec, which way are we walking?
Going the right way, Dad. Sure, Dad. I don't want to go back that way.
One sec, right, let me look at the map. I'm not going that side, I'm not crossing the dual carriageway. Where does it think I am? Sorry, hold that for one sec for us. Right. Go back to satellite so I can actually see where I am. Yeah, right. Where's that? That was Walldale Road. We'll come down there. It wants us that side.
So back over the bridge then, yeah?
But so we've got out the car at the wrong place. Right. We've got to go round the roundabout the other side and come back. So I'm not crossing over the dual carriageway that's over there. I don't think that's safe. Hopefully we'll get a bit better at this the more we do it, but this is the first pinpoint. Right. Sorry about that, Steve.
That's all right, mate. No worries.
Right.
It's all good.
Often people have reported being followed while they've been playing this game, which was amusing because just as we pulled up, a van then pulled behind us. And he never went for a left.
Left.
Yeah.
Goes up that way.
No, left. No, yeah, he never went for a pee either, but he made himself look like he was having a pee.
Didn't he go for a pee?
No.
I thought he did.
No. The floor was still dry as well as we walked back. So a van did pull up behind us and he made it look like he was going for a wee, but never did. So straight over here.
Oh, straight over?
Yeah. It's better be right.
It's going to take you onto the motorway. I thought it was like
No, it's not. It goes around, then you've got to go around the roundabout. I'm not.
Oh, there you go.
Right, all the way around.
And then first structure.
Direction.
Turn right onto A508.
Yeah, so it's pretty much straight back up the dual carriageway the other side. Put a satellite on here so I can actually see.
A508 and keep right to Saxon Avenue.
Right, so it's better be worth it after all this then, Steve.
Nothing straightforward, is it?
No, but let's see what we end up
They're
finding.
going to be playing games with us.
Hey, it already is by the look of it. So I'm going to turn the directions off and then I can just say stop because I know where it is.
Not this first one coming up, the first proper slip road, yeah? You've got a little turning coming up here to go on the left. It's the one after it, yeah?
Pull in there for a minute if there is a gap. No, just keep going, I can see. Yeah, keep going. Right, and then we... Well, I know where it wants us to go now, I think. There's the next left.
Yeah.
If you take the next left, there is actually an alleyway where he's pointing us to as well. I've never been up the alleyway. That crystal. It's a crystal, Christine. So left here. And then I don't think we can actually get to where it is. It's in the middle of a golf course with a fence.
Left, right?
Right. Right.
He wants us to go and stand in the middle of a golf course.
The fence is about... That's all right, it's 2 lanes. It's about turn into the Toby there for a second. We're close to it, but we can't climb a 12-foot fence.
Carriage.
So I can just go to the left here for a second. Right, the first pinpoint's useless, so we can't actually get to where it's trying to direct us to. It's in the middle of a golf course. So that doesn't help. So let's try it again. Right. Stupid app. Yes, report with it. Did you visit or get close to the point? Yes. Right, sending. I'm not frightened of scary stuff with it, but I have seen things like that happening with all sorts. I did watch one last night, but they didn't get, well, all they found was a homeless chap. Then they went to another pinpoint and that they was in the middle of water. And the third pinpoint was a house. But when he turned up at the house, the chap actually knew his parents were good friends with his parents in America. But he said, I'm not going in there, I'm going to get shot. I turned the app on the very first time just to look, but I didn't use it. It pinpointed my boy's mum's old house, and it pinpointed the woods that I did a live from that was paranormal. And when it did the woods, my intent was paranormal. Right, it's connecting. I think it's messing us about.
So he sends you to a place that's actually, that means something to you.
It did
Yeah.
directed, but I didn't actually go. But I was just quite surprised. The paranormal intent took me to where I'd done the paranormal live. Right. So we want to avoid ANU. Okay. We want to find something. We want to find something. It's the intent. Find something. Hi, Yvonne. Right. Okay. It's done it again. Right. Let's see where it wants to send us now. I'm not going to an house address. This is stupid. Mystery point. We'll try it a different way. And we want to find something. We want to find something. Okay. It's reminding us never to trespass now. Maps.
Which we would have been doing. The golf course.
I don't mind going now. I do know where that is. There's that lake. Okay. That to me looks like the golf course. A different golf course. So with one sec. Right. This is weird. So my intent is to find something. Unless if they're trying to get me to find a golf ball, because the first place was a golf course. The second one they've just directed me to is a golf course. Look.
Yeah.
Let me just show you on here. Right. Let me show you on the map. Right. That way. So where the pinpoint is on the red, I don't know whether I'm close enough there. You can see the bunkers. So it's directed us to another golf course.
Are we good to go?
Right. Because although it says go there, it says then you've got to walk to your destination. That means walking miles round to get there.
He wants one of us to get hit by the ball.
Right, we don't want a golf course. So the intent is no golf course. No, because it's another golf course. Bright spots and more. Right. Right. Quantum points, single random ones. Try quantum then, right. The intent, we want to find something and not a golf ball. We want to find something and not a golf ball. Maps.
Where we go now?
We then have to walk, but it wants us to cross a bloody high-speed railroad. I'm not doing that either. Right. This is getting ridiculous. Right. So this time he wants us to cross the high-speed train line from where we park. Right, that's a no. Randonautica, this is stupid. Turn you off and turn you back on. I want something we can actually visit. I was excited about this. I'm now getting more depressed by it as it goes. Right. Send our location. Okay. Options. Let's update the settings because that's trying to send us miles. So, how many was it before? Right, let's go to 1,000. Let's try this anomaly. Right. Anomaly. So we haven't tried that one yet. We'll use the ANU. is it sending us to someone's house? No. Just a pair of points. Let's try and get 2 and get it. Paranormal. Paranormal. I'm going to change my intent.
Yeah.
Paranormal. Okay, that's doable. That's not far away. It is a golf course again, but this time we can actually get to it. Right. So that should be by a sporter, I think.
It's another golf course.
No, yeah, it is, but it's only just there. And it's for the entrance we can get to. So let's go and see what we can find by the Collingtree Park Golf Club. If we come out of here, do a left and then a right at the roundabout. So, it's this 4th or 5th time lucky.
It's the 3rd time of stopping, so
The 3rd time of stopping.
there we go, left. Yeah?
Left and then a right and then a left. So right at this roundabout, left at the next. Right, then a left at the next roundabout, Steve. He's finally given us a point we can actually get somewhere.
Maybe it's just warming up.
But it's with the sun, it's the nicest part of the day, I think. So in the middle at the moment, we've got a load of fields if we'd gone out the other way from where we started, but instead it's brought us up into a housing estate.
Bit up area.
Right. It's funny though, it's another golf course.
Left, this one, yeah.
Left, yep. Right, we've got to find something. I did say paranormal, I just don't know whether my intent was quick enough. So it's either finding something or there's going to be something paranormal here. Yep, 3rd time lucky.
Right, left.
Let's now keep going. Keep going, right. I'll tell you when to slow down.
Speed ramps.
I know, I wasn't looking at the road, I'm looking at the map. I'll slow down for a minute, right. It wants us up that alleyway,
So
so we need to turn back round.
that car park there, yeah.
As long as we can get back out of it, yeah, afterwards. Yeah, we should be able to. There's an entrance on the left. Okay, we can get to where it's pinpointed. This is a good start. This is no entry, but
It's me.
I'll go back towards the
Yeah.
left, because then we can go out that bit and across. Right, we can get to where it's pinpointed.
Hey. Just here.
Yeah, it's anywhere here, left here. That's it. Right. And we shouldn't be long out of the car because it should be just there. Right. Right then. Right, so it's brought us to another golf course, but somewhere over there is where it wants us to go.
What, an abandoned building?
That's the old clubhouse.
Yeah. Maybe there's some activity in there.
So it wants us to cross the road. So, cross the road. Here's the old clubhouse. So it wants us this way. Let's go to exactly where the marker is. Now, especially with Steve's driving, looking down at the screen on the phone isn't the greatest.
Nothing wrong with my driving.
Right. Now it's fenced where we're going to, so let's just hope we can still get to the pinpoint. It should be up here on the left. Right, so sending us up an alleyway. And then it shouldn't be far, and it should be on the right hand side. So let's see what we find.
You want us in that field?
It should be just past that and then some of these trees up on the right. Well, this is harder work than working with spirit. Paranormal's far easier. Right. So I might have to give you a leg over that fence, Steve.
So I'll just step over my leg, mate.
Right. I trust the sun to be exactly where we want to look.
What are we looking for?
That's the point, we don't know. It should be something around here.
Got something to find, yeah? And something random.
Oh yeah, and it should be here. No further than this post up here and back towards the end of the path where we started. So we're just looking now to see if we can find anything. Something could have been hidden, could be anything. I've never done it before, so I don't know what we're looking for, Steve. Look back at that, just check I'm not 1 mile away from the point. I found a rabbit, but it's alive. I'm too far up, so it's this way back down. We're touched too far up the path. Okay, so it should be something between here and that and where we saw the building. And it should be on the left-hand side here. Right.
It could be something like somebody walking,
Could-
lost their phone there.
Could be a phone, it could be a book.
Could be anything, yeah? Same.
There is actually something right on the pinpoint, and I don't know what it is, though. Found a lottery ticket. Let me check the phone. I think that's it on the pinpoint. Go back to the maps. Found a lottery ticket. I'm right on it as well, actually.
On the spot, yeah?
Yeah. There's one I hate. It's a bingo one. They're useless.
Yeah. But
Good check. See if there's a winner.
that's
Doesn't look to be a winner, so I hope they haven't sent us to try and find a losing lottery ticket. If it's a winner, I will be impressed. But it should be something just around here. I don't think it's a winner, is it?
no.
That is right on the location.
You're close, one number out.
Huh.
One square out. It's close.
There must be something else. There must be. Ah, one sec, there is. Steve, come and hold this for a sec. I've got to jump across this fence. Right, I don't know what that is, but also on the pinpoint. By there's something on the ground. Well, your stick might reach it, actually.
No, that's just a sign off the.
Yeah, but I want to know what it says. It might be off of that, but it might not be. There's no other signs on the whole of this metal. Here you go, I'll lean across. You hold that. Okay, Steve's going to go and try and find it. Just here. Just here, because that's thorny. You've got to go by it otherwise. So lean that there.
Yeah, this side here is probably the best everything.
This better be worth it.
Please do not play on the grass.
Please don't play on the grass.
Yeah.
We'll take it with us. In that case, that is the first thing. Is there not anything else on it? There's nothing else just there.
No,
So all we've got is a please don't play on the grass sign. Are you stuck now, Steve?
no, I'm just having a little nose, see if there's anything from this side.
This is exactly the point. And it's not past that. It's like literally between us and that fence.
So this is kind of like metal detecting.
But with no metal detector.
But but it's taking you to a location.
But this could be relevant depending on the next location. Because we have had golf course. That's the first one. 3 golf courses now it's tried to bring us to. I can't see anything else. I cannot see it.
Kind of bit. Oh, golf ball. See it, yeah?
And a broken golf ball.
Broken golf ball. They were determined for us to find a golf ball. 3 golf courses
Let's take
and a
it.
broken golf ball.
We'll take it anyway. But
That's pretty like standard
Well,
golf course. For the golf
but we're not even by the bit where the golf played.
Exactly, yeah.
So we found a golf ball that's broken.
So in the old clubhouse near we're in.
There's the old clubhouse.
There's no reason for a golf ball to be here.
No, there's no reason for the golf ball to be here. And the golf balls don't normally break.
No. No, they don't, do they? They pop up rock hard.
Even the dogs chew them and they don't break them. I can't see anything else. That's all we found. Right. So we're definitely going with the paranormal intent then on the next point.
Number 1. The signs.
So that wasn't very successful then. Not successful. At least we found something. Well, 2 things. A sign and a golf ball. What sign's that, Beckby? Oh, the one we've just found. We definitely don't want another golf course because that's miles away.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, they've done all the ones that are local. No, they've pinpointed the ones that are local.
Hopefully I'll take a sign off next time. We want to work on this location.
Yeah. I reckon the golf course actually closed. They've taken the sign off of there as well. The old greens. They just said Bobby's Homes now. Actually, that'd be a bit of a giveaway, wouldn't it? That it's changed to, or they're selling it for houses. Right then, before we go anywhere. Right. Right then. Right, Randonautica. Yes. With report. Did you collect any artifacts? Yes. Was your trip wow and astounding? No. Rate the meaningfulness of your trip or enter your own word. So we can have enriching. What do you reckon it was then, viewers? Was it an enriching visit, a meaningful visit, a casual visit, or a meaningless visit? Or I can type a word of our own. So come on, some suggestions. Enriching, meaningful, casual, meaningless, or a word of our own. I don't think it wants me to swear.
I reckon meaningless. There was no meaning to be there.
It's true, and it was 3 meaningless.
Yeah.
The third meaningless on the trot. Let's go meaningless. Right. Rate the emotional factor. Dopamine hit, inspirational, plain, anxious, despair, dread. I think it could be a word of our own on this one. Rate the emotional factor. Let down.
Yeah. Disappointed. Let down.
Disappointment. Yes, disappointment. Now I've got to spell. You could have gone with an easier word. Disappointment. Here we go. There's dyslexia for you, right? Disappointment. Rate the importance or enter your own words. Life-changing, influential, ordinary, waste of time. There we go. Okay. Rate the strangeness or enter your own word. Woo-woo, weird, strange, normal, nothing.
It was a bit strange because the golf ball was broken.
True.
And golf balls don't break.
That's true, actually. Go on, we'll go with strange.
And it was like split. It was split, broken.
This one's interesting, actually. It now says, rate the synchronicity factor or enter your own word. But it kind of was a synchronicity involved because that was our third golf club location that it put us to. Synchronicity words to choose from. Dirk, gently, mind-blowing, somewhat, or nothing. It wasn't mind-blowing. Somewhat. Lastly, write up your report. Typing up your report is limited to being sent in one message. Okay. Kind of meaningless. However, found a broken golf ball, which doesn't happen often. Plus a lottery ticket that doesn't win.
But the golf ball was also in a location that it shouldn't be because it was too far away from the actual golf playing field. So again,
I've only got a short message to write on, Steve.
All right. Again, that's a bit weird how it got from the playing field into the alley walkway.
Plus, the ball shouldn't have been where it was.
Yeah, it shouldn't
the ball
be,
shouldn't have been at location. Shouldn't have been at pinpoint. Right. So the ball shouldn't have been at pinpoint. There we go. We're not uploading a photo, no. Thanks for the report. That's great. Okay. Right then. If we want to find something else before going, you think of an intent. What's your intent? Steve wants to be frightened. Steve wants a frightening. A frightening.
I want to laugh.
Okay, he wants to laugh. He wants to be frightened and laugh.
A scary laugh, yeah.
Trying to pee yourself.
Huh?
Oh, we won't go with that one, right? Right. I think we were going to find the golf ball, but a broken one. And where it was, let me just show you actually. Right. So there's the golf course over that side. Yeah. And that's the tees. There's no green over there. That's the tees. Okay. And they've got to hit the ball, or whatever you call it, drive the ball the way I'm facing. Where we found it is over there in the alleyway. Okay, which was next to the old clubhouse. And again, there's not a green by that clubhouse. They're teeing off the other direction. So a ball, and it was broken, shouldn't have been where it was. Okay. Right then. So we've got, what are we going with the intent? You want to laugh?
Scary laugh.
He wants to find something that's going to make him scared and laugh. Right. Right. Void. Right, focus on your intent. Scary laugh. Finding scary laugh. Finding scary laugh. Maps. Better not be another golf course.
What's that? Not another one, is it?
No, you're not going to believe this.
What's that? Back to where we started out originally.
Right, let me just check this properly. It's taking us back to where it was the incorrect location. It's now apparently the correct location. Give me 1 sec.
Well, that's a bit weird in itself, ain't it?
Let me just check
Unless
this.
it's trying to take us back to the golf course.
Right, no, it's not. It's taking us right. We're coming out of here. We'll go back down Winebrook. Go back to then. Go across the dual carriageway. Across the dual carriageway. Let me just check this. And then we're going down Berry Lane, High Street. What the? At the petrol station. 1 sec. That's Buddies. So it's taking us to this there. One of you might have been right with what you just said there. Anyway, we'll wait and see. Okay, but I know I'm thinking paranormal was the last thought, but I've always felt there was something at that point when we've been in that cafe place opposite. Right. I've got to go back to either where you parked before, but I'd go back to the petrol station, and we'll walk from the petrol station. Right. Yeah. It's not the one we've just been near. It's another one across the bridge. Right. Let's see what we find then.
Across the bridge, heading towards the M1.
No, not quite that. It's back by where we came, and we're going to cross the bridge back towards mine. Right. There shouldn't really be anything there because it's not like a footpath or anything. It's just off the dual carriageway. It's all right. This time I don't actually need it on because I know exactly where we're going. I said that on the first one.
Yeah, I got there. It was from location.
If this one's useless, what we'll do is drive a little bit further out and we'll start it at a different location. Right. It's nice you driving, that means I can have a lager. Alright, so this one hopefully will be a bit more successful. Well, I guess that one was successful in a way, but not really what we wanted to find. We didn't actually say what we wanted to find.
It wasn't the wow factor, was it?
No. I'm trying to think of the next intent.
Frank.
The ones that I've seen, well, I have watched a few on YouTube, they've all been paranormal, or they wanted to scare or something unusual with the intents, and they really did all find that.
So that's what we've got to word it right then, haven't we? What our intent is, we've got to word it right way.
Where is that golf ball?
Probably from underneath the chair.
I was going to show him the golf ball. I'll find it in a minute because it's gone under the chair. But yeah, it's weird the way it's broken as well. And also, most golf balls are filled with elastic bands. That's not filled with elastic bands.
It had a chunk missing, didn't it?
Yeah.
It's open like a chunk that's been taken out of it.
I don't know how it had a break. Yeah, right. And then straight over the next roundabout. They're very hard to break golf balls. But it hadn't even got a damage really on the outside. I don't want to have done it. A lawnmower or something like that would have cut it open like that.
Yeah, I suppose, yeah, a blade. Yeah.
So then you want to go more to the right, but it is straight over. Right, let's just come back. Right. So it's completely, and you want to right at this roundabout. Yeah, I've just found it rolled back at me. There is actually a piece missing from it when you push it together. See if there's any key or synchronicity words on it. Premium range.
Same place, yeah?
No, keep going. We're going to go to the garage. That saves us a bit walking a little bit. Where it wants is just read by that 30 sign, but there's no safe place to park just here, so we'll park at the garage.
Carry on straight across.
Now go to the right.
Go to the right, yeah.
Yeah. That'll take you into the garage. And left. Yeah. And then left. When you're in the garage, go left again as if you're going to the restaurant, and we can cut through the gap. Shouldn't be anything in there, I think it's closed. Right, and then just on that, go into the left here on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be fine in there. Watch the big stone on your right. Right, then we'll cut through there. Right. Right then.
Let's go again.
No, it's all right, I think. Right, we should be able to cut through that. Right then. See if we can cut through to save walking round. Oh, it smells. I'll have to walk round slightly. Oh. Let's check it's the other side it wants. I hop across to the middle when it's safe. Just wanted to play with the dual carriageway. So just around the dual carriageway constantly.
It's kept us on the vertical side, hasn't it? The whole time.
And it's cross over this bit. Straight to the pinpoint. That's weird though. Look. Well, honestly, you can't see, but that's where it's borders to is exactly here, and there's some. Yeah. And a feather.
It's feather.
There's a feather.
Oh, yeah. Just a broken coffin.
It's a feather, and that's about it at the moment.
This one?
You wanted a laugh.
A laugh.
I think they're giving you a laugh.
Yeah.
So there's multiple feathers here. There's a few feathers.
Yeah. Broken eggshell.
If you're walking a bit on that side, I'll walk the other side of the bush. What's in the carrier bag? It's empty. Waiting for someone to come and ask what we're doing now here. Right, where's this? I've had nothing meaningful, can't see anything meaningful. That wasn't your car, was it, Steve? It's not going to be any further up. I can't see anything meaningful at all. There's one thing on the grass over here, so we're going to have a look and see what that is over there. Shoe, possibly. No, a broken bottle. It's loads of tiny little mushrooms. If you eat them, you might have a laugh. No, can't see anything. The only thing we will do is we'll cross over that way and just check it's not, they didn't mean the other side. There's nothing on the middle of the roundabout. Cross over this bit because that's where it is. And Steve, I found it. It's reminding you about your driving. So we're going to laugh. That was the intent. He's just laughed.
We'll say no more on that subject.
I'm sure where Steve's just gone over there. Because foxes often come out of there when we see him at night time. So in a minute he might scream and shout. Especially if he stumbles across them. Yeah, they reckon they could have been magic mushrooms. You want to go and try one, Steve? I've got a theory, but I don't want to say it on here.
It's got to be, ain't it?
Let's get the answer right. Steve had a little accident, a little prang with his car last week or the week before. And the only thing that's resembling, and he has just chuckled, could be a reminder because there's some flattened posts right at the pinpoint they've sent us. That's the only thing that I can think why we've been sent here. It's because Steve's little prang, and it's right by the curb. There's more relevance to this than we're thinking.
Yeah, we went straight past it, didn't we?
Didn't any pay any attention to it on the way past.
Yeah, that could have that is a connection.
There is a connection to Steve and his intent there.
And I did ask for a laugh, didn't I? And I laughed and said, silly, you like your
Yeah.
laugh to make it better.
And he did laugh to make it a bit better, yeah. So that potentially is the only thing that we can think of, synchronicity-wise, why would have been brought to this point. It's the only. Now, something's telling me jewellery. Yeah, it used to sit right on the edge of the roundabout. That's gone some speed to knock that over. Or it's a lorry. Where did we come from? It was down there. We can't get through that bit. Right. It's a bin bag. God knows what's in there. That's not blown around. That's heavy. Okay, it's not heavy. Is there anything in the pockets? They found an old coat. Why would an old coat be there, though? But that's the only synchronicity that we can think of, is that Steve had pranged the car the other week, and now we've just seen a sign right by the curb. And he did chuckle. So he's either agreeing that he did laugh and his intent was to have a laugh, but just not the laugh he was expecting.
I suppose you can connect scary in there as well, because for the driver that must be quite scary.
And he said, yeah, you could connect the scary, because if whoever knocked or hit that concrete, how it would have had a bit of a scary moment. Right. So far, a golf ball, a notice, a feather, and a sign that, or a bollard that's been knocked over that reminded Steve of his little prank the other week. Right, let's see whether we can get it to send us somewhere a little better. Yes, we went to a location. Yes, we went to a location. Come on, phone. This is what the Americans and everything was saying on there. Once you've done a couple, it starts being really, it starts being really, really slow. And it has. Retry.
Should we go to a different location and then
So, yeah, well, if it brings anything up on the left side of this, I'm going to ignore it. If it goes to the right, we'll listen to it.
Maybe drive out away from this area. And
yeah, more in the countryside.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't want to play with the dual carriageway any longer, especially while it's getting darker. It's having a laugh. So on the last one, when we'd done the report thingy, it said no trespassing.
Yeah.
Now it's telling us don't go into dangerous areas. Well, we just crossed on the junction. So we went to an area that said no trespassing, and you jumped the fence. Now we've just been to, and it says no dangerous areas. So something's having a laugh. Blind spots and more. What's pair of points? Does anyone know what quantum dice are? What's quantum dice?
Quantum fit. Rolling the dice with quantum.
Quantum dice. Right, what's that say? Enter an inclusive minimum number greater than or equal to 1. 3. 3. I don't know what this is doing here. Enter an inclusive maximum number greater than the minimum up to 255. 33. Result 22.
22 what?
Well, it was 3. You just told me to, but what's that for?
Oh, lost me, mate.
Snap. Now it's asking me if I want to roll again. No. Right, that's confused me.
Do you get to collect £200?
Blind spots and more. Right. Quantum points are single random ones. Sod that, right? I'm going to go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's do the anomaly. Anomaly. Okay. ANU. Maps. Let's go back in the right direction. Right, Quinton side. Right, where are we? We're here. Let's go down there. Oh, that's over there. Trust you, Sharon. Right. We'll go over that way towards the countryside and then do it again. Right. We're going to not go to the one that's pointing here. It's just sending us into residential areas, which isn't particularly fun and dangerous areas. So if we go towards the countryside, it should be a little bit safer. Right. Right, one sec. I've got to go for a wee quickly. I'll leave him to talk to you. I can talk to you for a minute. Right, I'll put it on the seat so I don't fall over. Right, talk to Steve for a minute.
Really?
Yeah. They're going to sing happy birthday to you by typing it on the keyboard.
Come on, happy birthday, guys. It won't be long, promise. I hope not. Told Gav not to do this to me, leave me on the camera. It's done it on purpose. Here he comes. He's coming now. Thank God. Seatbelt. Always wear your seatbelt.
Did they sing to you on keyboard?
I don't know. Oh yeah, loads of happy birthdays.
Right. Let's go back towards mine. So yeah, we've got to. How do we go?
Back around the M1.
What's the rock that's there? Yeah. Paula wants you fag because you're driving.
Huh? Who was my fag?
Paula. Right. So you've got to go to the left here. Put my seatbelt on. Right then. So you want to go left here?
Yeah. Swing the way round.
I thought I'd just remind you. And then go left at the next roundabout. Right, so we're going to change the intent this time. Yeah. Just try and think of the intent before we get there. Something spooky or paranormal.
Yeah.
Spooky or paranormal. So we think about and concentrate on the intent now. If you can all concentrate on the intent for us as well, we want to either find something spooky or paranormal or experience it. Other people have had taps on the cars and all sorts when they've turned up at places. Spooky, paranormal, or departed loved ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nan agrees with that, Steve. I'm not joking either. Left, second left. She like treasure hunts.
I'm not too sure.
Is your dad watching?
Yeah, my dad and my sisters are watching.
Okay.
There we go.
Left. No, seriously, I've just got she like treasure hunts, and I don't know why.
He sounds a bit like a
Bingo treasure hunts.
Yeah, speaking to some stuff.
And straight. Though each time I say straight, it's not quite straight. It's not like Milton Keynes, is it? And then it should be. It's just straight, but it could be a. I keep changing the road layouts here because it's new. Sort of left, but it is straight on.
First exit.
Yeah. One sec, I've just realised, right, it had given me a pinpoint.
Yeah.
And I've just realised something. Because the intent had been the paranormal. Where it sent me to is a turning where I didn't run into the house clearance, and it was just up here on the right.
So it's taking you back to your old location.
We'll go there for a second. It's taken me to a location that I actually do know. It's not pinpointed the house number, but it's pinpointed exactly where I know. It was one of the worst because the girl came levitating down the stairs. That I've done. This is odd. I've just clicked where it's taken the pinpoint to, so we've decided to go there. We're not going into the countryside for a minute. It's where I went and did a clearance, and the girl was speaking with a male's voice at the point that I arrived, and she was talking to me on the phone. So I was talking to a spirit that basically possessed her. It's your next right. It wants you to go. This is odd because I don't use location on my phone either, other than like this now, so it wouldn't have known I'd been there. So this is getting strange.
There isn't time for you.
Right, and then it's a right here. Right. So let me pull my phone out. I think it's actually pinpointed the exact location. Just go down by that yellow car. Right, I'll turn round up here. Right, where it's actually bordered to is the house behind you, is what the one I cleared.
Turn around.
Yeah. I just wanted to see if there was anything outside, but better not jump out because it's a residential area. One second, right. I can't take a photo. I wish I could. The house that I actually cleared, there was a man that just come to the window.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, but next to him was the translucent figure, so I can't go down and take a photo. Right. That is weird.
So the spirit that you cleared was there next to him?
Well, no, I never managed to clear. She wouldn't listen to me. She kept inviting it back. But she did get out of the house in the end. Right. Where's it? Right, it will be a left. But I was just checking that was the pinpoint it took us to. And it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it didn't give the house number. It brought us to a housing estate and didn't give us the house number.
So no. So is the lady that you tried clearing, she's moved out?
I cleared it 3 times.
And she's moved out of that house?
Yeah, she has now. But I told her originally to and she didn't. Right. That's weird. So there's an element of synchronicity there. Right. Now we'll just go towards the countryside again rather than that, but I will do a report for that one. Yes. Did we set an intent? Yes.
Straight back over, yeah. The way we came.
Paranormal. Yes. And good job you did go that way. That wasn't the way you came.
Huh?
That wasn't the way you came, but you're going the right way. And then it's a right at the next roundabout.
That's so I like me. I'll go one place one and that's it.
No, she didn't after the time she levitated with her. She didn't. I had to take her to a church to help clear her. No, we didn't collect any artifacts. Right here. Yes. No, right. You're almost trying to take that sign out we just saw. Right. And then a right at the next roundabout. Meaningful.
Again, another.
Right to this one. Yeah, actually, just before we did that as well, I put 3, and they're just saying, so 3 was meaningful. It took us somewhere meaningful. Or to me, it came somewhere meaningful. So right here, yeah.
What was the door number?
12 from memory. Rate the importance, or enter your own words. Ordinary. Strangeness. Woo woo weird. The synchronicity where was strong. And then straight over, Steve. And then we'll stop up here in a minute to redo our location and see what it does. Yeah, ultimately, she didn't go back after it was last cleared, but I didn't clear the house, I cleared her. So she didn't go back to the house. But it appeared from what I just saw in the window that it would have gone back to the house, but there's different people in there. She wants to get a phone call next week. That wouldn't surprise me either with synchronicity.
To go back there and do a clearance.
Yeah, if you turn right here, now it doesn't go anywhere, but we can actually then look. That wouldn't surprise me if I ended up with a call. Right. We're doing Randonautica, Emma. It hasn't gone too well to start with, but it's starting to get a bit more interesting. Because it just took me to a location that I actually knew where the pinpoint was, and there was relevance. Right, just go around the roundabout and then we'll stop in that labour bit and do the set it up. Just park behind that taxi. Right, so we're still going with the paranormal intent.
Yeah.
Okay, right. So anomaly seemed to work that time, so we'll go with an anomaly. Anomaly. Okay, so maps. See where it tries to send us this time. Now we're a bit more in the countryside.
You take us straight back there, innit? Do we need to go back a bit further out towards Chelsea?
Where's it? Okay. Where are we? We are there. So to make sure it's not sending us backwards. There's nowhere to park where it's wanting to go, I don't think. Let's see if there's somewhere to park. The bus lay-by is. See if there's anywhere to park by it, otherwise there's no point. And that's on a country road on a bend. Farm. It's worth a look to see if we can find anywhere to park there. Right. Let's see. And if not, it's taking us to the countryside anyway, that way. Right. So the intent was left, paranormal, right. Left. And then left again. getting dizzy looking at this phone now. Someone was right earlier, right. Then. So it's left at this next roundabout.
Yeah.
And there is a farm, and it's pretty much just after the farm, so we've just got to look for somewhere to stop just after we've turned left. So don't go too fast. I'll park, go down here and on the left, yeah, just park on the left bit on here. Yeah.
Oh, stinky. Oh.
So that was that. That's on the right hand side. I'll go a little bit further up, but don't go fast.
There's another little.
Yeah, and we should be able to pull up on the right. Pretty much where that no right turn is.
Right.
So if you see a dropped curb,
Yeah.
there is a dropped curb just coming up now on your right.
Yeah, it's a bit dodgy parking. My car.
That's it, right.
Right.
And we're right on the point.
I'm going to back up a bit because it's on the bend.
Okay.
Drivers.
If you want, you can stay in the car and I'll run out and look. Right. Let me leave that one there to know exactly where the pinpoint is. We better be quick on this one, so we're just on the side of a country road. So the pinpoint is broadest to is literally just up here where it turned, the roady bit turns in. Nothing paranormal, but I've just found another lottery ticket. I can't even look at the numbers on that because it's covered with mud. That's not exactly paranormal or strange. Well, it's brought us to here. Location number 419 Collingtree. See if I can see anything on the ground. We did say paranormal. Perhaps if there's spirits or anything here, give us a sign. Throw something, make a noise. Come and touch me or come and talk to me. So again, if that was you. So there's no breeze, and there's a cluster of leaves that have just then blown across behind me. For once, they'll do something else. Right. Another feather. So we found another lottery ticket and another feather. Which I guess if we're talking synchronicity, a lottery ticket and the feather are both significant to two other previous stops. Then how would an app know that? That's the only element of synchronicity. They didn't do anything again with that. So it must have been a congenital breeze. The only synchronicity, Steve, is a lottery ticket and a feather, which are two.
Which we find one.
Did you just sorry, man? Did you saw? Because I did think that the leaves. I did not think it'd be the breeze, but they didn't do anything else. So if you saw a face in the tree. Maggie, Partha, if my brother-in-law comes through, if he does, he must like Randonautica. We're doing Randonautica this evening, rather than readings or anything. But I'll try and use that as one of the intents and see whether he does it a location for us, right. On there, because we were on to the subject of paranormal. So, right then, I need to do another location. So that was significant. Was synchronicity. Did you have an intent? Yes. What was the intent of that one? Paranormal and another one. Paranormal will do. So it wasn't exactly, well, kind of. Did you collect any artifacts? Well, yeah, they were. No, I didn't collect them, but I did see them.
The scratch card.
Would you triple wow astounding? No. Casual, not meaningful, not meaningless. The emotional factor. Plain. Right, the importance. It definitely wasn't life-changing. Between ordinary and waste of time, but I guess of the two significant things, right, the strangeness. Normal. Right, the synchronicity factor. Yeah, it was somewhat significant synchronicity. Right then. So now, an anomaly. Anomaly. So let's set the location again so we know we're here. Anomaly. And you. Finding a location. So we want paranormal again. We want to find something paranormal. What's it doing? Anomaly. Right, Steve, think paranormal. Paranormal, finding something paranormal. Something strange. Paranormal, strange. Maps.
Taking us back in, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's again another address where the boys used to live.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. And so I don't need to go there, but it's significant. Okay. And it shouldn't have known that. So the kids used to live there as well. Mum's moved around a fair bit around the set, and that's another one of the addresses that she lived at. Okay. I'm bored of filling out their reports. So it's going through the strange. God, you need to do something spectacular now, Randonautica. Steve wants to be really frightened. That's my intent this time. I want Steve to be really frightened. I'll move that in a minute. Right. Come on, we want Steve to be really frightened. Oh, come on, stop now. I'm going to close the app down and start it again. Right. Right. Steve wants to be really frightened. How's he doing? Sending us to the same place again.
What, here?
Yeah, where we already are.
Yeah, but didn't somebody, a viewer, say they saw somebody in the bushes?
Yeah.
So And that's
That was just up here where there's a little pull in here. There is actually a pull in
That's what we
off the
asked
road.
for, wasn't it?
1 sec. Right, it's giving us the point back, but you said and it's giving us the point exactly where you thought you saw the tree. Or something on the tree. Right, so literally you're right here. Right, so here.
Oh,
You don't want to go in that bit. Well, you can, just pull up to the posts.
okay.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah. Right, we need to know what tree that you thought you'd seen something in. Whoever said that, I'll get out and do it because it's giving us the point back again. So there must be a reason.
Maybe not for us.
Right. Once I need my phone off there actually, because then I can take a photo. Right. Okay. So I'm back where we come before. So we need to know which tree you thought you saw something in. Okay. So if you thought you saw a spirit in the tree, let me know and we'll try and find it. So it would have been that tree to have come by it. Right. Which would have been okay, was when I'd gone past that, because that's what I thought blew across. It's actually moved again. There's not much of a breeze. Camera. Camera. Steve, hold that for us for a sec. Put it this way, right. See if we can take a picture of anything or get a square. Hunting come up. That's right with the flash on. Don't let this person go by though. I'll look at that in a minute, but I think I've got something in the tree. That's the other photo. This is quite interesting actually. Okay. Right. On here, there's the first photo I took. There's not a lot there, but I can see a small face in the middle. I can't see whether that's on the screen or not. Once I'll show you when it's in the car anyway. But then when I go to this second photo and zoom into the same place, there's a dark shadow of a man in the same place it wasn't on the first one.
Where?
Just here.
All right, yeah.
Okay, so I've got one. Right. If you hold that like that, then I can do it and see it. Right. So I've taken 2 photos, and it was by the tree this time, not in the tree. So if I go to the first, okay, I can actually see him a little bit. There's a. Which way do I need to go with that? That way. Stand in front, and I can see what I'm doing. I'll sod off. I don't know whether you can see just in front of my finger there. I think that's the right bit. I want it, maybe not. Between my thumbs there. Just see the head. It's not that clear. But if I go to the next photo, it's like he stepped out further. That one's got them the face on it as well with him. So, apps. Where's my ghost apps? Right. Let's go to Faithful Dead Wave for a minute.
All right.
Effects. Reverb on. Audio. Hello? I wasn't expecting anything to be here. Hello? Who stood behind me? Us. Who's us? Change the car. Right, one second. Move up this way a little bit. I do feel like there is someone behind me. Who stood behind me? Who stood behind me? Eve.
All of them.
She's got really cold.
What?
She's got really cold.
He has. Temperature's dropped, yeah.
If that's you, is that you that's dropped the temperature?
Wow. That has.
Have you dropped the temperature? Yes or no? Have you dropped the temperature? We have. Okay. In which case, can you warm the temperature back up for me? Make it warm again. Warmed up.
Yeah, that cold chill's gone.
Thank you. Make it cold again for me then, please.
Car's coming. That's cold.
There it is. Do you want to come to the car with us for a minute? Okay, let's go back there so we don't stood in the middle of the road. Follow us. So why are you here? I know you're dead. You're dead. But why are you here? Why this location? Because what? Josh. Josh? Did you say Josh? So why are your spirits here? Did you pass from a road traffic accident? Yes or no? Hit car here. You were hit by a car here. Move Josh on. Did you just say move Josh on? Good. You were biking. Were you on a bike? Yeah. Thank you. Do you want help then, Josh? You want to go? Yes, okay. You need help. A lad walked by us. Ed, are you here with me? Okay. Josh, can you tell me first of all, how long have you been here? How long ago since you passed? Say that again. 1950 or 83? 83. 1983. Well, that's a long time. I'll help. Yes, it's long. Yes, long time. I will help you. Okay, one sec. Right then, so there seems to have been some reason why we've been brought here and why he's given the pinpoint again. Okay, so I'll move him on. We go back that way and then I'll do that in one sec. Right. We just put that on there and then we go back over that way and move him on.
By yourself, yeah?
Yeah, I'll just do it quickly over there. I don't know whether... Can you see the screen now? Is it pointing towards the tree?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do it quietly for him.
Do you want it to say it's catch on camera?
Sorry, that's fine, like that, that's fine. Let's turn this back round for a second. I think I've just helped him as long as he's gone. Has he gone to the light? Has he gone to the light? He had to, okay. Yes, he's gone. Okay, thank you. If you notice as well, the app had seriously quietened down then. Okay. But yeah, he said he'd been here since he'd been stuck since 1983, which is an awful long time. So it's coming up almost 40 years, 38 years or something like that. But he has gone, and you'd notice then that the app's completely quietened down with the voices. Some of those that were on the app talking initially were guides that are running around with me, which are always with me anyway. But the voice had just got, yes, he'd gone and he needed to go. So I guess that was good because of the app. So we'll see where it leads us next. Right. Did you hear then, Steve? The app went really, really quiet.
Yeah.
Right. Which is good. That's different. So I guess when the leaves moved, they really did move on that bit when I first got out. Right, let's put that there for a second. Right, let's. So Randonautica, I think I must do a report on that one. Right. That's interesting. It won't let me do a report. It's moved on. Anomaly.
So he's lived in that tree for 40 years.
Not lived in the tree, but by the tree and around here.
Yeah. But now you passed him over. He's moved.
Yeah, he's gone. Now. He just, because he'd got the regret of being hit, he hadn't got the love or he missed it. He may have had an opportunity to either live or die and come. He may have gone up to the light once and then been told it wasn't his time. But if he didn't rejoin the body quick enough, they can get stuck. Yeah, and then they can't bring the light, can't be brought back down for them, in my beliefs, a second time. Then they need the help of bringing it back down. Yeah. And it's not like a kind of place that many people are going to walk by that could notice him in order to help. I normally do. I'll have a quick look later and see if I can find any more as to with regard to him. Oh, come on, app. Let me close the app down. It's not working now. That was different. I wasn't expecting that. And it was paranormal. Yeah. Or something strange. That was kind of strange paranormal. So I guess that one did work. An anomaly. And you want something else paranormal. Right. Maps. It's not sending us to the countryside, but let's see exactly what it's telling us. It's telling us a house number. So anything that's... I know who lives there. I know who lives there. It's the landlord from the old clubhouse, up the old club where we
went first.
No, club just up by my house. Okay, he used to be the landlord there. That's his house. I can even see his vans, his building vans on the drive. Yeah, it seems the app gave me the coordinates again as I was going to go, so that is good. Let's go back out of that then. No. Anomaly. You have no more points left. Please top up from the add-ons menu or wait 24 hours for you. 99p. Let's go for 20 points. Thought they'd give me it for free for that.
Have you got to pay for this then?
No, I've got to pay for 20p, not a pound for 20 more points. That was interesting. I did not expect that to happen from Randonautica to bring me to a location to aid someone, so that is useful. I am streaming it to a medium, to the paranormal page, and then copying it forward to the mediumship page. So this app's got something behind it then, so there is some synchronicity. So I'm believing more and more. That temperature change was the main one.
Yeah.
That was when I decided that the app, well, I've got to, oh boy. Right then, what would we like? An anomaly.
A birthday tree.
And you. That's paranormal. I'm going back to void because it's telling me house addresses. I can't turn up at someone's house. I know that could well be paranormal, but right, let's go for a void. Okay. And you. Paranormal. And find something strange. No, and I wasn't going to check that last ticket. It was covered in, well, what I'm hoping is mud. Stop with these bloody addresses. I don't want addresses with the house numbers. No. Current address. Let's right. I don't want options. Blind spots. Let's try quantum. We've not done that. That didn't give me an intent.
Another house, is it?
No. A sheep farm just up there.
Yeah, that's where we stopped and it stunk. Stinky.
This is getting silly, right? Blind spots. Mystery point. Okay, and it's paranormal or strange.
Paranormal.
It's annoying me now. It's giving address after address. Paranormal. Come on then, yeah, I know where it's going. We'll just go there. We'll give it a try.
And that where we
It's by the
parked up?
field. It's near enough where we parked up previously. Let's go and see what it's leading us to now. I might have to get the night camera out in a minute. So yeah, it wants to go back that way. Right.
Right at the roundabout, yeah?
Yeah, right at the roundabout. Well, that was the most interesting one so far of the points, and that's how could the app know that we could help move them to the light in the first place? And we did ask for paranormal intent, and for him to have been there since 1983, that's just, he definitely needed that help. It wouldn't have looked anything like it does now back then. Neither of these would have been here. I would have been a country road in the middle of nowhere. So it must be literally just taken us to the school gates, which is right at this roundabout. So let's see what's there, if there's anything. Swinging here, it's playing by the gates up here, so we'll have a look and see if there's anything here. Could be all sorts, as it's right by the school. So I'm setting up the next one. Right, well, the next one's quite interesting.
Middle of the field. He's chuckling, Gav.
It's pretty much back with the lay-by. We've just been in them across the road, but we can't get to it. Let me just change these options slightly. Can I update the options? Yes. 3. I want to set. No, let's change it to 2. That makes it a little bit further, but not too far. Update your settings. Yes. Type 2000. And let's go with an attractor, and we want paranormal or strange. Paranormal or strange.
Paranormal.
I know I'm going for paranormal and strange is what I was. Maps. Right, now it's interesting. You know where I did the paranormal live? It's taking me to a point very, very close to that. Okay, so let's just look by these gates and we'll go to the next one. And then we'll do a little bit of time in the next one. So we're going to walk, but it's taking us to the woods next time. The woods that I'd found that were haunted. So let's just see if there's anything around here for a minute as it's sending us here. And then we'll go to the next one. That's interesting.
Is that the show you done a couple of weeks ago with their spooky?
Yeah. Yes. But not quite the exact location, but near enough. This is weird. There's something stuck to the gate. Right. there's anything on the ground or anything here. But we'll end up with security coming here if we're at the gates too long. I'm expecting to see a lottery ticket. There's some, I don't know whether you can hear, but there's some really strange noises coming from that side, as if there's someone walking in the grass, but there isn't. Steve, remember, be quiet for a minute, right? Don't move, but listen. Now all the cars are coming by. I know I can hear something around here, but I haven't seen anything move. Just heard now in my own ears. Hi. There's footsteps.
Yeah.
There's footsteps. Even Steve's
right in front.
just right in front and
Right
the
in
other
front.
side of the gate, but there's a gate there.
You
A fence there.
hear something crunching the ground.
But seriously, there's nothing that side.
Again.
Can any of you hear it when I was over there?
Again. Yeah. Very gentle. Yeah, that.
There's footsteps because there's moving around. But there's nothing. There's no animal that side. Nothing. It's like proper footsteps.
Yeah, I heard something over there as well. Go.
That's kids, I think, that side. The pinpointed broadest to is this point here. Still moving. It's still making the sounds up there. Can you hear it? It's just like twigs breaking, but there's nothing there. There's no big animals, and small animals should not make that sound.
Yeah.
It's like we've just stepped closer and it's like round the other side. Let me look through the gate. I've just seen the bush move.
There's got to be an animal there, Gav. There's got to be an animal.
But there's not where we've been hearing the sounds because there's nothing with our own eyes.
That's too loud.
But there is nothing that needs to be big.
And it would scare. It would have run off as well because they're hearing us. Can you hear it?
That means it's gone through because I saw the hedge move where the gap is there, but nothing's come out this side. And it's on floor level, so it's not a bird in the trees.
Oh my God. Really?
I left the other in the car, so I haven't got the...
Yeah. You want to go grab it?
No, don't too much. We'll go to where the woods will be more interesting. But it's like you hear it over here for 1 minute. Sorry, if I'm pointing, you hear it over this side for a minute of me, and then you hear it that side of me. Oh, honestly, I can see a face now. Look over my left shoulder. So I'm now in the way. One sec. Thought I saw a man stood there, but I can't now see him.
Show yourself. Show yourself. See you walk.
So I'll look at the comments in a minute. It's just I can still hear the noises behind me. So I was trying to catch them on the camera at the same time. I've not seen that, what I thought was a figure behind me, other than when Steve was bent down. Now I can't see it again. Right. So I better not stand here too long anyway, because the security would come, because it's run by MITRE. They'd be wondering what on earth we're doing at the gates. That was strange. Wootton in Northampton is where we are. Randonautica's brought us to school gates. But I will have to play that back, because I thought I saw a figure behind when you were about on the floor. Okay, what I thought I saw was a man, but more of a spirit. Well, it looked like more like a man, but I'd imagine it would be a spirit. But I can't mess around there too much. Security will just come. So we'll all go across to the woods where I'd done the paranormal investigation the other week, which is where it's pinpointing us. But the funny thing is, we do keep hearing a motorbike now that's constantly coming around and he's going backwards and forwards everywhere we're going. Right, I need to get the one sec before you move on. One sec, right. I need to get the other bracket out with the night vision. There's that. Right. Right then. That means you should be able to see me if I turn that on. That's right, now I've got this so it can work in the dark. So if you just go dark, I don't remove that and I'll put my seatbelt on before you move.
You're grabbing.
One sec, right.
You can see.
I can see someone stood in the trees now.
It's just to the left.
Yeah, just to the left of that tree. Let me turn the camera around for a second. We've got to go that way anyway.
Just to the left, ain't it?
Yeah, just to the left. It's still in there, and you've got a face looking at us.
Yeah.
Steve can see this as well,
Oh
right?
my God, that's my first time. I can actually.
One sec, right. I can't see now with this. So, you point it that way. I know I'm not looking at in the trees. I don't know whether you can see because I've got to point it that way. Hopefully you can see now because I can't see which way I'm pointing it. But there's drive that way, Steve. But we can both see a figure stood where I thought I'd seen one. He'll vanish, but we are on a roundabout, so you need to go the other way around it. Okay, now we're coming sideways and I can't see it. It was stood by that first tree. It was stood by this first tree, just here, in between the two. And now we're sideways on, I cannot see it.
No.
So, that's weird.
Back the way we come, yeah.
April, yes, that's exactly where we saw it. Now, right here. That's exactly where I'd seen. Hang on, I need to take that off of there. That's exactly. I wasn't expecting to see it, was just it. Looking at the screen. What I'm going to do very briefly, because I need to switch the camera the other way around, I'm going to come off of this live and I'm going to come straight back on a live. Okay, so I just need to change my brackets around so that you lot can see as it's getting darker here while we go into the woods and look at this last point. Okay, so I will leave this live and I'll come straight back on very shortly, literally a couple of minutes. Okay, so back in a minute.